Let's see if this is working. I got all kind of errors when that went live. Failed to register thumbnail. Let's see if we're rocking and rolling on Rumble. That's what really matters. Donna, how are you doing? My content. Yes, we are live on both. What's up, Trina? We are on the road, rocking and rolling. Back at it. Got a quick bite to eat. Now we're going to drive for about 2 hours and we'll charge for 15 minutes, use the restroom, be back on the road again. A lot of beautiful areas in Colorado. They got the same problem California does. Politics. Their crap hole governor. Man, just a horrible human being. We are rocking and rolling, getting out of Pueblo. Jan Garner, Newfie guy, what are y'all up to? Oh, what a long but exciting weekend, really. Glad that all those patriots showed up, came all the way from their homes to stand and support Tina Peters. That is just epic. It's stormy there, huh? You know what? I'm gonna plug in the satellite. Give me a second. There, we'll hook up to satellite in 2 minutes. Give me 1 second, guys. It's gonna be hooking up to satellite right now. I didn't realize the transmission would be this crappy over here. But once the satellite kicks on, we'll be good. Go figure. Deb V says, thanks, Josh. It was a great weekend. Thank you guys for joining us, man. Appreciate you. My wife Rachel just texted and said that my daughter's flight got delayed. She's supposed to be flying back into California tonight. And her flight got delayed till 9. It is, hopefully it's not going to affect her connecting flight. Oh, someone just got pulled over in front of us, guys. I'm not driving right now. The Tesla's driving. We'll see how they're getting off the off-ramp. They're getting off the off-ramp. Oh, no, they're going right there. Oh, shame, shame, shame. SJVT, press harder, and Westside Accountability shouted you all out on their live the other day, auditing the First Amendment there on the YouTube. Also, Fresno PD arrested someone for recording. I didn't hear that. Westside Accountability, was that who was arrested in Fresno? Press harder and Westside. Okay, I'll look. I need to put my glasses on so the stupid camera keeps telling me to look at the road. We got 21 of you beautiful people. Karen, hello. Sleuthy TV, what's up? Dawn Patrol. Jan Garner, thank you all for hanging out. Rob H559's in the house, guys. That dude can do two things at once. I tell you what, he's over there at the clearance section of the Ross right now, buying some new Quicksilver board shorts. So, my daughter's still in Virginia right now, connecting flight, and there's no more flights to Fresno today because of her delay. That's a bummer. I feel bad for her. She'll get the true traveling experience having to sit in that air terminal for 16 hours. Well, if I drove straight through, it would be probably about 23 hours. I'm going to drive 5-6 hours tonight. I'm going to drive about 10 hours tomorrow and do about 6 hours on Wednesday. But I'm not driving, bro. I'm chilling. Rob. I just hang out, let the car do all the work. I don't have to worry about nothing. Doing a cool 67 in the 65 zone, and I just hang out. I get to do live streams. I got my chauffeur driving for me. But I did say we would have something special, a surprise and I'm gonna let Caden do it, but we're just gonna have a little raffle for the ride home. We got this right here, USA 250 hat with all the Freedom Corner folks. You got Mickey, Mr. Pollock, Nicole, you got Enrique, you got White Wolf, you got a couple J6ers on here, you got Tammy. So these folks signed this hat. So this is our on the way home raffle, so you guys know if you guys want to get in, it's $10 an entry. And then when I go pick up Caden will be in the car tomorrow afternoon. We're picking them up in Utah, and then when we hit in California, I'm gonna let Caden do the raffle on the iPad. So if you guys want in on this beautiful, it even got me down there. It's got all these folks that have the signatures on there. So all the folks in a memorable weekend, so you guys know what to do. Drive ahead, and it'll definitely help out with the trip home. And it is a beautiful USA 250 hat. So we're on a mission. We are on Starlink now. Should have got me a water out of the ice chest. San Joaquin Valley transparency also, but hell yeah, be safe, dude. Legit meaning and chillaxing. Right on, Eddie. Thanks for stopping by. Garner's in. Love the cap. Not going to hold my breath though. I don't know. This isn't I'm not going to be doing studio live, so there's probably not going to give me many people. And I mean, I hope so. So it'll pay for the hotels and stuff on the way back. But good luck, Jen. Appreciate you. It was an awesome weekend, guys. It's great to see Mickey and all the folks from Freedom Corner. Enrique coming all the way out from Florida. That's a big deal. These people are standing. You know, they don't have to do that. These people have been put through hell. Their life still isn't back to normal as much as you want to think it is, or people try to say it is. Their life has been altered and changed forever. Anybody that's had an experience with J6, your life is altered forever. Your life. George came out from the Sacramento area. I mean, you just had some great folks out there, and to see Tina Peters in that window waving, doing the heart, and holding up an American flag and a picture of her son. She's a Gold Star mother. That's just crazy that we even seeing this. What's up, St. Fan? St. Fan in the house. Why is it buffering? Let me check something. Shouldn't be buffering unless it Starlink. It's online. Let's do a speed test. Start. Maybe it's switching satellites. So download speed's only 19. Download speed ain't that great right now. Yeah, well, upload speed's perfectly fine. We shouldn't be seeing anything. As I said, we're just hanging out, letting the car do the work right now. As we, I think we'll probably make it to Grand Junction, Colorado tonight, right around that area. maybe a little bit longer. It depends. We got started before 6, so we can do 6 hours, which is midnight, find a hotel, crash out for 6-7 hours, then we have 5 hours to get to where Rachel's at, and it's nice. It's literally right off the freeway. Pull off, hang out over there for about an hour, get them in the car, load everything up, and then be back on the road for about 4 hours. Then we'll pull over, get a hotel, all the good stuff. All the good stuff going on with traveling. I still haven't heard from Fresno PD since I put in that complaint on that officer, by the way. Maybe they did call while I was live. I'll have to check my voicemails. And it is a holiday weekend, so we'll give them a break. They're trying to cover their tail right now. They're checking the body cam. Asking that fool, why'd you pull him over? That video actually went really viral on X. Police calls in Fresno. Jan, I still got the sniffles, but we'll survive. Renee's in the house. We got all the folks here. Saint Fan gifted a subscription to Rob. What a laggard Rob is, huh? Not even riding with the Oreo army anymore. Too good for us. Thank you, Saint Fan. See if we get any, looks like we'll probably get some rain ahead. Not too much. Went shopping with my new purse today. Renee got her new purse rocking and rolling. Oh, that's awesome. Rachel always gets comments on it. Everybody asks her where she got it. Like, I'm not even lying. When we went out like 3-4 times in one night. I'd love to open up a little small store in Old Town Clovis, and that's not just sell all Americana stuff. Ain't nobody on these roads right now on Memorial Day. Not much around here either. Chevy in the house. Riding off into that beautiful sunset. Yeah, where is Nola? Get Nola in the house. She's trying to be lazy. state, so beautiful. But man, the politics here are bad as well. Renee's in for the raffle of the hat. Renee's in. She might have a $250 hat to go along with her purse. We got Jan Garner and Renee in. I don't know. You know, hot weather don't bother me. Hot weather back east bothers me. California hot weather does not bother me. Like you guys know, I'll mow the lawn when it's 109 outside. I like the first half of the summer heat, not the second half of the summer heat in California. There's two different heats. But I just think it would, I don't know if I could handle Colorado because of all the wetness and cold all the time. Trump pins are really cool too. And the Oreo Army sticker, yes. See, we got an hour and 27 minutes in Poncha Springs. Isn't that where we stopped? Poncha Springs is that little charger. They have like 7 chargers there, and it's right outside that little town. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to go to the restroom. California style in a bush. Because that was a little town. I'm sure that town closes down by already. Reminds me of one of those dry counties when I was back east. Rob Wallace. John Yarder in the house. Cindy says, thanks Oreo for the great weekend. Hey, thank you guys. We can't do it without you guys sharing out the video, being part of the Oreo Army. So thank you guys. It was an honor to be there. To me, that is historical. I was there on January 6th. I was there on the pardons. I was there when Mickey and all those people set that up. You know, thank them. They are some incredible patriots. Very loyal to America, even though America has done them wrong, if you know what I mean. Very loyal to America. It's like you love the country, but you hate the government sometimes. Plug in the phone so we have battery juice. Plug in this one. It is a comfortable ride though, I'll tell you what. We are going to get a Model Y because it's a little bigger for the Oreo Army. That way it'll hold all our equipment. Right now, got that sun going to be setting below. You can see in those mountains right there that clouds are falling. That means it's raining. Ida. We got to go through some pretty crazy, pretty hairy curves on some of these mountains. On the way down here, it's been a while since I took that road, and I had only taken it one time before, and I was like, wow. Oh, look at that mini camper. Your granddaughter lives in Colorado Springs. I was there 7-8 months before Trump took office again. Worst drivers in the world. You put glasses on so that way you can just go to sleep. Just chill. Don't have to worry about nothing. You just get to check out the view and read the chat. Rob's in there complaining about Rumble again. I'm telling you guys. Got the satellite up here. We got that annoying alarm going off. Fun, fun, fun. Don't forget. Look at those autographs. USA 250 hat. Where's 250? It's on that side. We got all the Freedom Corner people. We got all kind of great patriots. Even me on there for the raffle on the ride home. Boston has the worst drivers. See, when I was driving in Boston, it reminded me of New Jersey a little bit, but I kid you not, even on the freeway in Colorado Springs, it's horrible drivers. It's just horrible drivers. It was amazing. I think we've seen like 6-7 wrecks in like a 10-mile stretch. I mean, what? 2 of them happened right in front of me in Ty. We watched this Jeep slam into the back of a car. That's because we were already held up from another wreck. I mean, I was like, I've never seen so many wrecks in one, and I've driven this whole country plenty of times. Canyon City, is that what it's supposed to be? 4 miles ahead. I could though, I could deal with the weather enough if I could have like 10 acres out here. Just put up the Starlink, get some Tesla solar batteries, live off the grid. Check that out. Karen, I think, got in on Venmo. Let me see there. She's saying in the chat. She says, thanks for the super coverage. Karen, thank you. You guys make this all possible. If it was up to advertisers and the social media companies, none of that would be aired. It's all because of the great patriots that put us there for over 10 years now. Thank you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Sad news, the man who had it, yeah, that guy died. The 69-year-old man that was beaten up because he was a Trump supporter. in what was it, Escondido. They just held a rally outside of his house. I believe it was Friday or Saturday night. He was on life support. He has now died. Remember, the person they charged that with was one of his neighbors. They interviewed the neighbor's wife. I read what his wife said. I can't remember what she said now, but she said she was going to divorce him. But they had charged him with attempted murder. Now it will be murder. I say you just let him out and let some of us at him. Let him out and let some of us at him. That is just so wrong. Look at this little town right here, guys. I couldn't, last time we were going through this, couldn't see a whole lot. I see, oh, they got, are they big enough for a Home Depot? Looks like they got a Home Depot over here. They got a Home Depot. This is Main Street we're on right here. Everything's off this street, so we'll see what they have. We got Home Depot. Hey, they got a Holiday Inn Express. Best Western. Hey, Grok. Where we at now, is there anything special or historical about this town? We just passed Justice Center Road.
We're in Canyon City, Colorado right now. It's got cool history from the Gold Rush era, famous for the Royal Gorge Bridge, Prisons Museum, and dinosaur fossils. Justice Center Road leads to the courts and jail there.
What else historical? Anything really historical of any remembrance of this place?
Canyon City started during the Pikes Peak Gold Rush in 1858, became Colorado's third oldest city, and chose a prison over a university in 1870. Now it's got over a dozen, with the Museum of Colorado Prisons showing 140 years of history in the old women's facility. Check out the historic downtown on the National Register, Skyline Drive, built by inmates, and spots like the Royal Gorge Route Railroad for that old mining vibe.
Grok, you know what sucks is how come we used to make inmates build stuff and we don't anymore?
Back then, inmate labor built stuff like roads and Skyline Drive here cheaply, but it got seen as exploitative, tied to post-slavery chain gangs, and risky with escapes or injuries. Now, laws focus on safety, rehab over punishment. Unions pushed back on free labor competing with paid jobs, and it's mostly inside prisons or minimum wage gigs to avoid lawsuits.
I got it. So the unions screwed that up like they did everything else. All right. Good night, Grok. They chose a prison over a university. That's interesting. Caden loves it. This car has Grok. He learned so much stuff. I'll ask Grok wherever we're at to talk about it, and he'll talk about it for like a week. His brain is just one big sponge. Look at that place. Looks like a castle. It looks pretty historic there. What is that? Is that the jail museum they're talking about? No, that's a church right there, but you can tell it's old. Cool little town. Hey, Grok, what's the average cost for a home here, rent and buying, if I wanted to purchase?
Median home prices in Canyon City are around $335,000, with recent sales closer to $265,000 to $350,000. Average rent runs about $1,200 to $1,500 a month for typical places.
How are they rated as far as schools compared to the rest of Colorado and the rest of the United States?
Canyon City schools get a B- overall from Niche, which puts the district around average, better than about half of Colorado districts, but below top performers. Test scores and high school ratings like 3 out of 10 on great schools are below state and national. Yeah, they're decent, but not standout. Anything else on your mind?
What's the population? What's the makeup? White, brown, orange, purple? What kind of people we have here?
Population's around 17,300, mostly white at about 85 to 90%, with 11 to 12% Hispanic, 5% 2 or more races, and small bits of Black, Native American, and Asian. No
Sign me up, Grok.
Crowd.
Sign me up, Grok. Find me a home. I'm home. My white folk are around here. Oh, it
Sounds good.
It literally pulled up all these real estate places on my map right now.
Yeah, those are local real estate offices in Canyon City, like Remax on Royal Gorge Boulevard and HomeSmart nearby. Call one tomorrow when they open to check listings.
How far are we away from Royal Gorge?
We're about 4.8 miles from Royal Gorge Bridge and Park, a quick 19-minute detour.
Man, that would be fun to check out. There's a lot of activities there, huh?
Yeah, tons. Walk the highest suspension bridge, zip line across the gorge, ride the sky coaster, aerial gondola, via ferrata climbing, kids play area, and more. Super fun spot.
Good night, Grok. I'll tell you what, if I had a couple $100 extra bucks, I would stay here one more night and go to Royal Gorge. I really would. I was reading about it. The suspension bridge, the tallest suspension bridge. You can go zip lining. They have rafting. This would be a great place if you wanted to come for a few days with the family, for sure. Beautiful little town. I like it. I'd probably get used to the place like this, but I just knew the school sucked. What'd they say, 85% white folk? When we get up here through these mountains, I don't know if you'll see it, 10 raffles, I'm giving it back to you. Oh, so Karen got in for 10 and she's gonna give it back if she wins. Wow, thank you so much, Karen. What an awesome, awesome display of support. Thank you. I do like this town. Hey Grok, if I wanted to move here, what are the industries here? Where do people make their money?
Main industries here in Canyon City are public administration, like prisons, healthcare at places like St. Thomas More Hospital, retail, and tourism from Royal Gorge and rafting. People also make money in growing manufacturing, tech startups, and education. Stable jobs with some diversification happening.
What was that? There's the prison right there.
Yeah, that's one of the big state or federal prisons. They're major employers around here.
That's crazy. All right, good night, Grok. So many beautiful areas around here. I would, again, I want to fight, but I always look for places to move to if the going gets too tough in California. I mean, if we get Javier Becerra as a governor, guys, that's going to be, it doubles down on all of Newsom's policies. We have all the big businesses leaving California. Everybody coming into California is coming because of free stuff. Everybody's leaving because they're done paying taxes. All the good folks are leaving, guys. We got to keep fighting for California. Colorado Jeep tours, bridge and train tickets. I'll become a little tour guide up here. I know up here on the right, if it's still sunny, you'll be able to see some of the zip lines they have up here. You know what, those people do have a lot of meaning. I remember, what was it? August 1st, 2022, I believe it was August 1st, was the first time Mickey created Freedom Corner and was out there. We heard about it. I believe I came there for the first time. I'm going to have to go look. But August 2nd or August 3rd, we went there to check it out and stand up with the J6ers. And you know, being there on January 6th, I met a lot of great patriots. And I seen a lot of what the police did. And I've always felt like the reason I started with a camera was to show truth. And even though I knew it would hurt me in some areas, financially and other ways, I always spoke the truth about what they were doing to those political prisoners. I never backed down. I always made it part of our show. And I am more than thrilled that there's a weaponization fund and these folks have lawsuits. Because you know what? All the money in the world don't give them back the life you took away from them. It don't give them back a reputation. It don't give them back the 3.5, 4 years that they missed with their 2-year-old. Those days that they'll never replace, or those marriages that broke up over the stress, those homes that they've owned for 15, 20 years that was their dream and they lost it. $1 million don't bring you that back. $1 million makes the suffering now a little less. But I hope those folks, man, I hope a lot of people get that weaponization fund money that deserve it. There's a lot of people that you've never heard of that deserve that weaponization. I know multiple people that have reached out to me that will never go public because they got destroyed. I have a friend that was in Baltimore, visiting their family. And they heard about Trump's rally, so they went to Trump's rally, left after the rally. Because the FBI scanned everybody's phone, the FBI went to their house, the news got a hold of that. This person was just literally destroyed in the news. This person's a great Christian, a good person in the education system, had to retire from being an educator because of the flack they were getting. It is currently 78 degrees. Air quality index is 51 up here. Hey, Grok, what's the altitude where we're at?
We're in Canyon City, Colorado, at about 5,300 feet elevation. Let me know if you need more details.
Okay, we're heading to Utah right now, Grok, so taking this path we're on now, what's the highest elevation we'll get to? About 11,500 feet?
Spot on. Your route heads west on US 50 over Monarch Pass, topping out at 11,312 feet. That's the highest point on this path to Utah.
Good night, Gronk.
Thanks, man. Safe travels over the pass.
Roy D's in the house. Newfie. Trina. Thank you to all the Patriots that are die-hard Oreo Army. Without you guys, none of this is possible. Okay, now we're in Royal Gorge right here, where you get the white water. She's not leaving Virginia till tomorrow now. Oh man, they should give her a free hotel. Let me, I gotta call my daughter really quick. She's stuck in Virginia. Give me 1 second, guys. Apologize. I gotta be a dad for a minute. Let me turn off the microphone. I don't even know how to turn off the microphone now. You guys might have to listen to me. No, there is no. That's weird. They updated this. Out. All I want to do is make a phone call, iPhone. I don't want it. And I'm in an area where I don't get much service. Hopefully it's using the Starlink. I just text Rage to get hold of her for me. So see, we're cruising through these mountains right here, and this is Tesla full self-driving. I want to turn the camera around. We're going around a curve right now, as you can see. Take a look. 8 times safer than a human, guys. 8 times. I tell you what, I was never as sold as I am now, especially after this trip. I'm telling you, my dream was to, at the end of this year, save up and get a used, older 4Runner, because that way when we have to go back to the border, possibly in 2028, and some of the places we cover stuff, we would have something that we don't have to rent a truck each time or anything like that. But after all this, I'm telling you, the Tesla Model Y, because it's a little bit bigger than this, it has double the trunk space. That's got to be it, because I mean, you think about it, when people are driving, we drive 16 hours. Think about how tired you are and how much more dangerous that is, just not for you, but for everybody else on the road, because you're nodding off and stuff like that. This thing, I'm just telling you, if you haven't, go to a Tesla dealership and just test drive. And I'm telling you, you can get a used one, $17,000, same cost as a Toyota. And it's cheaper. Electricity is much cheaper than gas in California and other places. And it has, like for me, it has different modes. So I typically speed on average. Oh, hold on. Hey. So your flight got canceled? Which airline is it? Did they offer you hotel, transportation, and food? Was the flight canceled due to weather? What's that? Well, if it's weather, that's their excuse. It's probably not weather. But if it's not weather, yeah, but they're probably saying they're flying through bad weather, so they're using that excuse. But I would go up to them and tell them, ask them, go to the American Airlines and say, hey, is there any way I can get a voucher for a hotel? And sometimes they'll give you a voucher for a hotel and you can take the shuttle to the hotel. And then from Vegas, do what? Oh, yeah. No, I'll be in Vegas tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know what time we'll be in Vegas, but yeah, I mean, that's possible. But what's the other plan? I mean, right now you go to what? Dallas, Fort Worth? So at what time is the flight to DFW tomorrow, to Dallas, Fort Worth? In the morning? And then you go to Dallas, and then the flight from Dallas is tomorrow, or Dallas to Fresno is 8 o'clock, and then you arrive in Fresno at like 1:30 a.m. Okay, well, are you using the app? Because the app is incredible for delays. So, yeah, well, let me know. Just be careful if you choose a different path, because remember, you can get to Chicago, and then that Chicago flight, because of weather, it might want to look at the weather map, then you're stuck in Chicago. And then, you know, so just be careful. If you need anything, call me, let me know, okay? I love you. Bye. Yeah, my poor daughter. She's stuck in Virginia right now. They just delayed it till tomorrow. The poor thing. You want to talk about being on a budget? She's a college student. She just finished up actually last week. Congratulations to her. She just finished up some of her schooling. She completed from her private college, from the, not private or whatever, what do you call that? Trade college. She finished that up. She paid it all herself. She worked 2 jobs to pay I think she was paying like $690 a month, just like blood, sweat, and tears. And then so she went back to Virginia for the weekend because her boyfriend is obviously in the military. And he's currently in Virginia, so she was going back there for the weekend to visit him. She's supposed to leave today, and now she's stuck at the airport. American Airlines saying it's due to weather. The plane's there, but now it won't leave till 9:30 in the morning. And she's like, well, they do have a flight that goes to Chicago and then to Vegas. You guys are going to be in Vegas tomorrow. I could do that. And so we'll see what happens. Just say a prayer that she's safe and that she's cared for while she's there. I hate having her in that airport. Trust me, as much as I've traveled, I just hate the fact that she's not able. I'll send her a $20 so she makes sure she eats, because she was on the strictest budget. She came up to me and she was like, "How do you travel, Dad?" And I'm like, "What?" She goes, "You know how much my ticket to go from Fresno to Virginia is?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I've been to that airport many times." And she scraped everything together. I'm beyond proud of her. She bust her tail, but she finished that the trade school, still going to community college just for her bachelor's. But she got to celebrate by going back to Virginia to see her boyfriend. So so prayers for her, please. It's gonna make my stomach in knots. It's the bad part about being a parent, man. You worry about them no matter what. Yeah, she worked hard. I was like, she's much better than me with finances. I told Rachel all the time, I don't know where she got saving her money. When she bought her car, after she graduated, she had saved up like every nickel and penny she got from all her birthdays from like 15 years old on, and plus all her work, every dime she saved up for her down payment and bought it all herself. I'm gonna brag a minute because she does make me proud. And then she decided she's going to college, and then she decided to go to a trade school because she's really into beauty and stuff, and she just completed that last week. Now she has to take a test with the state in a couple weeks, and she'll be licensed, and I can't wait. See, so you're going around all these curbs, it feels so much nicer when the computer's controlling it all. Oh, thank you, Trina. I'll let you know. Right now, I think she's probably going to camp at the airport, but I told her to go over to American Airlines, and maybe sometime, like American, man, as long as she don't have a MAGA hat on, they might be okay. Maybe I should have told her to buy they carry political stuff in that airport. Tell her to go get something Democrat and wear it and go up to American Airlines. They'll give her all kind of free stuff. These mountains are beautiful, Renee. Look at this. Like, I could just imagine, though, when it rains hard, I can imagine how much water gushes down into this gorge. So we got Renee, Karen, and Jan Garner in that raffle, which is helping us for our journey home. Thank you. You guys rock. How's the back? Oh, doing good. Doing good. Right, Jaylen? She was doing somersaults. Matt just went and bought her a trampoline over at Sam's Club, because they got a Sam's Club nearby. Everybody knows Matt when he walks in, like Norm at Cheers. And so he got a good deal. I think it was $279 on a 14-foot trampoline, and she's been jumping all around. Don't let her lie and tell you any different. Look at this right here. When we were on our way up, there's all kind of rafts going down that. Take a look. Who wants to get off at a turnoff and look? I do. Next turnoff, we're going to get out and take a look at that beautiful river before the sun goes down. Hopefully there's a turnoff. Look at that, guys. Oh, there was one right there. Let's see if I can stop quick enough. Be careful, don't want to end up in Let's take a look, guys. And I can get a soda really quick. Oh, you can hear it out here. Man, oh look, there's someone fishing right there with their dog. The dog's over here. Now that's what I want to be doing. Why could I not got into politics and I could have started an outdoor channel and just live stream myself live fishing like this gentleman? The dog's getting in the water with him. Look at that dog. Hey Dad, there's a guy filming us. I bet you that water is cold. We'll ask Grok how cold that is. I'd love to go to Alberta. It's on my bucket list. You got the sunset back here. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Wow. Wonder where this guy's vehicle is. Could you imagine just having a house behind that right there? Give me 1 second. I want to put you guys inside and I'm going to grab me a soda. Man, that's cool. I'm glad we stopped. I needed that. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's go. I don't know why my... So we got about 48 minutes, 40 miles to our next stop, Poncha Springs. He's back on the road here. Oh, I've got a bag of peanuts right there I had as a snack from earlier. Get those out of my pocket. Oh, it's just beautiful down here. Let's see who's over here in the chat. And don't forget, I'll make sure Caden does the raffle. we got the iPad, so we'll be able to do it on the road. There's a video I watched today of full self-driving. And we don't have the greatest version of full self-driving either, because that didn't come out until 2024 with their new camera system on Teslas. But it was a Tesla. There was a wreck right in front of it. And there was smoke, all kind of stuff because of the wreck. And with all the cameras, the Tesla was able to get through safely without things a human couldn't do. We got, let's see here. Reminds me of Walker River in Inyo Kern area on 3. You know, is there a Walker River? Inyo Kern. Oh, is there good fishing over there? Saint fan? Keep right, except Apaches. Yeah, but we're gonna work on getting that used. Probably $18,000 Model Y, so our payments are $350, and we could just go whenever, wherever, and not have to worry about driving. I was thinking if we got a car, a Honda, Toyota, but for the same price, you can get something that's gonna be good for work. Southbound, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Man, look at how beautiful this is, guys. I should have hooked the Tesla up to the Starlink. It's not going to have any service here. Wonder if it'll let me do it while driving. Probably not. It's all about safety. Wi-Fi. Mini. What is my mini password? I think that's the password. I guess not. Let me look at something really quick. Starlink. Settings. Mini. Password. How come it won't show me the password? look at that excellent job I did cleaning the window, by the way. It won't show me what the damn password is. Copy. Let's see what it is. Yeah, it won't uncover the password. Maybe I made the password media, since it's the media one. Let's see. Now I'm talking normal now. Uh-oh. We're cruising along. I know it has security codes, Wi-Fi. Here we go. Mini. Okay, I found out the password. I love RW. See if that works. That's not it either, it says. Oh, I didn't do capital I. There we go. Should pop up now. Could not join. Why not? Why are you making it difficult while I gotta focus on the chat? I know it's gotta be the right password because it's connected. We did it right this time. So now we got Grok back. Hey Grok, how cold is the water in this river right next to me?
You're right next to the Arkansas River here in Cotopaxi. Recent reports show the water around 50 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Pretty.
Keep going.
Fishing reports from nearby spots like Wellsville gauge it at 50 to 62 degrees right now. It's cold enough for wetsuits if you're rafting or swimming.
What kind of fish come out of this river?
This stretch of the Arkansas River is packed with brown trout, rainbow trout, and some brook trout. Lower down, you might find bass and catfish too, but trout dominate around here.
Yeah, but how good's the fishing been lately?
Recent fishing reports say it's been great around here, with good hatches like blue wing olives, caddis, and midges bringing trout to the surface from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. in clear water.
What's the rules on a fishing license in Colorado and how much do they cost?
Anyone 16 and older needs a Colorado fishing license to fish here. For residents 18 to 63, an annual one's about $45 plus a $13 habitat stamp. Non-residents annual is around $124. Buy online at cpw.state.co.us or from retailers.
So as a Californian, if I went fishing today and one of the game wardens ticketed me, how much would that ticket be?
Fishing without a license is a Class 2 misdemeanor wildlife violation with a base fine of about $100, but court surcharges can push the total over $200, depending on the county. Being non-resident doesn't change the fine amount. It's the same for...
Let's see, what's it say? It says, I don't like First Amendment auditors, but T. Vang got put on blast today. What'd I miss? Somebody else in the channel said something else. What'd I miss with T. Vang? You get called out today? Look at that sun. Government username is over here on YouTube. And talking about T. Vang, which is the officer that he did an unlawful traffic stop on us about a week and a half ago. You guys have all seen the video. And I'm hoping they do some training. I don't want the guy fired. I want it to be a lesson, and I want it to be in his personnel file that, especially me, that I was personally targeted. But government username said he got put on blast today. I'll send you a link on your traffic stop video. Okay. What do we got here? Little town, little cafe. It's already closed. I'm telling you, there's not a whole lot going on in these towns right now. Speed limit's 50. I'll send you a link on your traffic. Hey, send me the link in email so I can pull it up here. Go to send the link to oreoexpress@yahoo.com. Oh, it is beautiful out here. It is 73 degrees. We're right next to the Arkansas River. We just got out and took a peep of the river over here. It is actually absolutely beautiful. We're on the 50 right now, heading west. We went straight through. We're about 21, 22 hours from home. There's rafting and fishing right there. Thank you, government username. I'll have to check out that video you sent me. So somebody must have went after Officer Vang today. Someone please tell me if I've sent anything in that might be bad and how to delete if I should. Feisty for freedom? I don't know that you said anything bad in anything. Unless you said Biden's a hero, then you said something bad. We're gonna have to talk about that. So we'll be playing that in the background, guys, once government username shoots that over to me. And again, I want to thank you all for riding, hanging out with us, checking out this beautiful, beautiful scenery. And I'm gonna check out the Rumble folks right now. Behind that mountain. Someone on a list, I think it might be, I don't have a clue what, don't even know. it? It is. Can we stop? It is 9:07 where my daughter's at. So when we stop, I'm gonna call her one more time and send her something for a snack. What's that stupid thing? Apple Pay her $20. I just know she won't eat. She's gonna save every dime for a car payment. Smart girl, but not smart. Look how beautiful this is. And we are 24 miles, 31 minutes away from Poncha Springs. Man, it's so beautiful out here. The sun's peeking through those clouds. Here's that deer crossing. Look for deer. Remember, I told you guys the other day, when I was driving that night, I seen that sign and I started looking around and it was like 2 in the morning. I said, there's no way there's going to be deer out here at 2 in the morning. Sure enough, I look over to the left, right in the center median, there's some deer eating. Go about another couple hundred yards. There was a deer. I was in the fast lane. In the slow lane, there was a deer that had just been hit by a truck. I was like, holy cow. T-Vane video. Okay. I don't want that. Why did you pull that up? I'm trying to pull up a video. Okay, listen. It might have some not so good language, so just keep that in mind. This is, and then I'll explain after you guys hear it, but this was sent by a viewer, one of the Oreo Army on YouTube. Here we go.
Press harder. Press now. All up in Fresno, California. At Target. And we got Skrinky Dink. Thinking he's all that in a bag of chili cheese corn Fritos, I can tell.
Okay, I don't know why this phone is doing that so bad, guys. I'm getting so frustrated with the phone right now. It was doing this all weekend. And it's shoddy, so let me hit start again. I won't put that in there, but...
We really want you off the streets of America, you know? Are you on a call? Are you just dicking around? There is somebody in the back seat.
So these guys are filming the police right now in front of Target in Fresno. I'm just giving you some of the, and just listen.
Pig out. Wrap it up, B. Wrap it up, B. You can see somebody in the car?
Yeah, there's a guy in khaki shorts in there.
Okay. Kidnapping another one. Never solved a real crime in their lives, but... Uh-oh. There's a crowd growing.
Again, phone froze.
Yeah, it's growing, you know? It's contagious. Film a cop once and it's like you just get addicted to it and shit, you know?
Have we identified him yet?
Oh, yeah, Vang. Vang.
So it's the same officer that
It's
pulled me
for
over.
whatever the fuck we want to do with it and shit. Oh, you're not? Uh-oh.
Sergeant Freeman, if
He's-
you were over here, he would disagree with you.
He's not obligated to give us his badge number.
Give us your information.
Oh, man, come on, you don't want to hear it.
2387.
Wow. It would have been much easier if you had just cooperated.
Just comply.
Yeah.
Sergeant Freeman wouldn't be okay with your actions. We had a good conversation with him earlier.
This is actually exactly what Sergeant Freeman said he doesn't like. Exactly what he doesn't like.
So it's from the younger generation of police officers, right?
Exactly. Exactly. Why? Why are people stopping in what they're doing to film cops? That's a good question. It's called a clue. It means that there's no freedom in this country. That's what it means, because this never would happen if they were solving crimes. Ever. But they're not. All they do is terrorize the streets of America, collecting and harassing,
Disagree.
road piracy, issuing tickets for license plates, and, you know, all kinds of bullshit. But you know what they've never done is solve a crime. Solve a crime. If they would go solve a crime, if they would do that, yeah, he's got pigs playing and cops playing and all this nonsense. You can't believe a word these fucking pigs say. You can't believe a word these pigs say. Just know that. He's a lying fucking pig. I wouldn't call them. I'd call a real man. There's no real men in the fucking government. You lost your mind? These are all bitches and cowards that empty their mags over an acorn falling on the ground, that stand in the hallways and arrest parents at Uvalde while their kids get slaughtered. This is what we're dealing with.
Sergeant, this isn't my video, it's a video
situation
I'm
on the
playing.
streets of America in this day and age. Got fucking pigs with little ass sprinkles dripping spooge out of their donut holes all over the parking lot at Target.
Speaking of dodos, I want a dodo.
Not obligated to give his badge number. He wants to know what we're going to do with it. What we're going to do is we're going to reduce your whole life to a thumbnail. Okay? That's what we're going to do. Got a bullet on his keychain. Keep your hands out of your pocket where we can see them. That's better for our safety and shit. Oh, of course, that's their favorite thing to do. This is what you wanted to get into today when you woke up and ate your Wheaties? You were like, I want to start a protest at Target. I want to look dumb on camera and shit. This is what you wanted for yourself. Should have made better life decisions. Maybe if you join Uber or DoorDash or something, you know, could do something good in the world. Woodchuck to ground squirrel. Come in, Woodchuck. We got the First Amendment out here. It's getting cray-cray. I just want to record this very important radio call. Very important. Holding your piggy tits and shit like that. You know, normal people, they don't act like that. They don't stand like that. It's gang member tactics. Ooh, lock it up. Lock it up, B. Lock it up. Wow. Almost broke into your police car and got that guy out. Good thing you locked it. You're a little paranoid. Hands out of the pocket. No furtive movements.
Yeah, for no, yes.
Your lips quivering, Bang.
So it's just, right now they're just recording. I'm just going to see what happens while we cruise around, thanks to our Starlink.
You're gonna get in metal for all this today. Maybe if you hadn't have lost the trust, you know, this would never be happening, right? You didn't care when you've been lying to the citizens for decades, bullying and intimidating them out of their rights, trying to figure out every which way you could violate the Fourth Amendment. Never going to a law library, but the gun range, you know, is your favorite place.
Found a gang member.
World star, baby. Yeah.
That's some nosy ass people out here, Chris.
This is being filmed
I
at the
know.
Target on
They're all
Blackstone
filming you
and
with their
Bullard.
dash cams.
Blocking the wheelchair access. Blocking the wheelchair access.
Are you blocking the wheelchair access thing? Vang. Do better, Vang.
Hey, can you move the car up a little bit so you don't block your wheelchair access?
Vang. You're literally blocking the wheelchair access, Vang.
Anywhere? That's our car. And it will be going somewhere. Liar.
Why won't you just cooperate? I don't get it, man. Do you have a problem with authority? Is that what it is? Knuckle cracker. Vang cracked his knuckles. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's it. That's a clue. He's feeling feisty. He's feeling froggy.
He wishes he could do something, but he can't. He has to stand there.
Why don't we need tactical vests and guns and tasers and all that, you know? How come all we need is cameras, but you need all that? You're sweating, Bang. You're starting to sweat. Of course, it's hot outside. So you're not a deaf mute after all. Everybody that sees us do this, they're all gonna go and ask questions, you know, they're gonna talk about it, and then they're gonna start watching our videos, and they're gonna see all the shit that you guys do and how it's nonstop, never solving a crime or anything, you know. When it gets to this point, it's already too late. You should just turn in your badge.
Man.
I'll be like, oh, thank you. So when people come and record you, you can easily tell you have a disdain on your face.
Sorry, guys.
You guys don't like to be questioned.
And he's been nothing but nice to you, and you've been rude to him just because you didn't like you didn't like the questions I asked, so you've been rude to him too. Yeah, get your cameras, folks. We've got the largest gang in the world right here. Titties
12
and
miles,
beer.
17
She said she
minutes.
loves titties and beer. Yeah.
Bill. We get to our next stop, charging station. We use the restroom,
The
charge, go
subject.
on.
We don't have subjects in the United States of America. You said a subject. We don't have subject in this country, bro. No subjects. I saw a billboard that said property or retail theft equal to jail time here in Fresno.
B for freedom, hello. It's about time. You lagging on us. Look at this road we're on. All the winding curves. Right next to the river. Oh, happy birthday, B for freedom.
A high school student that's like, he doesn't need your help.
Did you guys catch the cereal toothbrush stealer that we've all been worried about? I hope so, because that's breaking news for sure. This is really what we're concerned with, is fucking toothbrush thieves.
You needed a gun to rescue the toothbrush. You feel better now that you
Take a deep breath, man, because it ain't getting any better.
saved the world by fucking by giving toothbrush.
One toothbrush at a time, bro. Yeah. Good one.
Wow. They're just staying against the people because he fucking saved the toothbrush.
This is what careers are made out of. On Mondays, do you do battery theft?
So famous right now? I'm not mocking you. I'm just saying, God, like everybody.
So I'm just gonna finish listening to this about 9 more minutes to see what
Tell him to move.
what
He's in
goes.
the fucking way. And he's blocking the handicap. No, don't I have a job to do? Don't you have someplace to go? Well, let's go then. Let's go.
Wrap it up, B. Wrap it up.
Your ass hurts.
Yeah, her ass hurts. That's her same way.
What do you mean your ass hurts?
Tonight we're gonna drive probably about 5 more hours, probably Grand Junction, Colorado, get a hotel. Then tomorrow
Oh, he bites
drive
his
about
nails,
to
too. He's
Vegas,
nervous
get a
Nelly. Look
hotel,
how
and
far
then
he bites
Wednesday
his
we'll
nails
finally
down.
be home.
Look at that. You're filled with anxiety, Vang.
Finding out a lot about you.
Yeah. his hand.
It doesn't matter. It's covered
He's been covering it.
the whole time.
Yeah, it's the magic trick that all police officers learn on day one.
He's got the shoulder cameras on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he does, huh? Did you just get on the radio and say blue sprinkles?
Oh no, he's calling it in.
Oh, this is the fraud it now.
Never in my life.
Is that what he just said?
Yeah, he just said it.
Uh-oh.
There you go. We should just get everybody out here and record it like
Everybody's safe now because we're here.
Are you gonna go for the quarterback?
Yeah, you should. Yeah. See how he looked at you, Bang? Did you see that? That's called fucking lost trust.
Here comes his backup.
It's really hard to get the trust back, Bang. Just quit, because you really got no hope.
You really
I don't
called
know. I mean,
for
he's not
backup?
getting occupied right now.
Hey, you really called for backup for camera? So you take the toothbrush?
Yep.
Man. This guy got the toothbrush band in his backup.
We have another one pulling up right here.
There comes the
thank God.
backup right now.
Oh, thank God he's here. Oh, thank God. Oh, my goodness. Oh, fuck yeah. We are so happy that you are here, man. Finally. Oh, thank God. Vieira. Oh, are you going to save the day? Because he already caught a toothbrush thief. The serial toothbrush thief that we've all been worried about. Yeah, be careful. Don't fall in any donut holes today, okay? You guys are blocking the street. You guys are blocking the street, guys. Have some self-awareness. You're disorderly. Have some self-awareness, would you? Stand by here? What, do you need validation from Vang? Is Vang your daddy? Is
Salida, city limit.
All of the videos that you have right
Looks like they're building a lot of cookie cutter condos here.
yeah, exchange cards, yeah. Great. Your mamas are gonna be so proud of you guys today. I know you almost missed it, but now lucky you, you got on camera. It's your day, bro. It's your day. Oh, hell yeah. Oh. Yeah, 3 of them. 3 of them. This is what happens when you get a camera out. Film them. Film them, bro. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. We needed you on scene. We needed you. Oh, yeah. He needs help, man. Look at this crybaby ass bitch over there. Are you going to come save the day, S. Gray?
Look at this little town.
Well, the cops have already solved the serial toothbrush theft that everybody's worried about. But yet, there's 3 of you dumb fucking sprinky dinks in this parking lot right now acting disorderly. Oh, poor baby. Oh, I guess the paycheck you get isn't enough anymore, huh? You want respect? Well, you should have thought of that before you lost the trust, big boy. You should have thought of that. But you didn't. You come out here and you harass and collect and fucking try and squeeze every last dime out of the citizens on an everyday
I'll tell you what frustrates me. There's people like me that go out there. I respect the job law enforcement does. I have friends that are law enforcement, family that's law enforcement. And what bothers me is they act as if I'm the enemy because I'm not trying to catch the cops doing something bad. I want to see the arrest. I want to see the criminals like a video, like a version of Cops. And you have some of these cops, there are bad cops. You have some of these cops, you hear them over the radio warning that Oreo's here. Like, the dude's gonna stand. I stand far away, I don't interact. And what's amazing is they treat me the same way they treat these guys, by the way. That is frustrating. I'm gonna hit play, we only got a couple minutes left. And again, I'm sorry about the
never
language.
solved a crime. Oh, but we got the random fucking toothbrush thief off the streets. Thank God. You guys are all getting medals. You're all getting medals today. Yeah. Thumbs up.
It's a cool little town too. Hold on. Hey Grok, tell me about this town we're in. Give me a little history. Give me the price of rent around here.
Salida started as a railroad town in 1880 when the Denver and Rio Grande arrived, named for the Arkansas River Canyon exit, and it's downtown's Colorado's biggest historic district, with brick buildings from fires in 1886 and 88. Average rents around $1,600 to $2,350 a month for apartments.
Keep going.
It's got about 5,800 people, known as the Heart of the Rockies, with hot springs, rafting on the Arkansas River, hiking trails, mountain biking, art galleries, and nearby Monarch Mountain for skiing. Downtown's buzzing with shops, breweries, and events in that historic vibe.
Right on. I wanted to give you the information, and I wanted to know. Now I'm going to finish this.
He needs you to hold his little sprinkle and shit while he tinkles. Fucking cowards. Yeah, Vang doesn't want to, Vang doesn't want to say his badge number. Yeah, Vang doesn't want to say his badge number.
Yeah, I was just stuck with him.
He'll write his name and his badge number on the piece of paper like he did for me.
Yeah, it's called fucking bullshit.
Yeah, you gotta talk to people. You don't have to cosplay for it.
Yeah, because really he's just been standing here holding his little sprinkle. It's not all right. It's not all right at all. If it was all right, this would never happen. Dumb shits. This would never happen.
Somebody was in the chat earlier saying one of these guys, I don't know if it was one of these guys,
you
but
guys
somebody
are
got
touching
arrested.
thumbs. Aren't you cute? You guys just touched tips. Wrap it up, B. Pig out. Back to the donut box. Get a psyche valve. I'm ordering psyche valves for both of you.
All right, yeah, somebody was in the chat earlier saying that somebody got arrested today. I'm sure it was one of these guys somewhere in Fresno. I can find that later. But guys, again, that you look at that and you get frustrated. And again, the free speech, we have free speech to say what we want. I don't agree with that. Again, I want everybody from the pedophile to the bank robber to that toothbrush thief. I want them arrested and do time behind bar, because the reason why everything's behind glass and everything costs more is because of the scum that go into Target and everywhere else and raise my prices. So I'm just going to tell you that right now. Overall, again, Vang has been on the police force for about a year now. That was the one who lied on camera, pulled me over because I think his exact words were, why did you stay over in that area where we were? Then, when he realized he was on camera, looked in the car and seen an air freshener hanging down and tried to talk about obstruction. So I don't go for that. I think that's a dirty cop. Hopefully they can educate him. And I don't want the education to be always look for the reason first. Always, because they do that. They do that. I would rather say, hey man, the guy was just in the area. There was no reason to pull him over. Suspicion is not against the law to be a suspicious person. Let's fight crime. That's it. And hopefully he learns. I always, again, that's why, even when I'm not live, I've always recorded my encounters with police. Even when we're on our trips, I got pulled over in Texas. They said I was speeding. I recorded the whole thing. I was not speeding. They said, well, and then I said, well, can I ask how fast I was going? And he goes, well, not right now, and blah, blah, blah. He came back, gave me a warning. They were hoping for a bigger stop because they pull over, they get to your window, they see something, an open container. It's not because you were necessarily speeding. When I actually, back in the day when I was drinking, they completely lied. I was inside a bar on my 30th birthday, so this is 17 years ago. On my 30th birthday, I had a half a beer and a shooter that the bartender bought me. I didn't even finish my beer. And they had officers inside the bar watching me. They radioed in to the motorcycle cops outside. I didn't do anything illegal on the roadways, but when I got pulled over, they said, your tail light's out. And I said, can I look at that? I knew my tail light wasn't out. And they're like, no, not right now. And then, where are you coming from? And I didn't lie. I said I was coming from the bar. I was getting ready to go to my buddy's house for a birthday celebration. Well, did you have a drink? I said I had one drink. And I blew, the legal limit is .080. I blew literally a .080. And they gave me, again, I fought it because of the way they did it through courts and got it down to a reckless driving. It was stupid of me. I don't drink anymore. I tell everybody I've lost actually a lot of friends and family due to DUI crashes over the years. But I was a dumbass back then, and thank God I'm a better person now. But it was just, they used these lies to get their thing. And that's when Jerry Dyer was a police chief, when he was that busy having sex with underage girls. He was doing what they call entrapment. And it's pretty easy, guys, to pull over people on DUIs. While we're driving around, we see people swerving all the time. But again, if Officer Vang had a reason to stop me, which he didn't, well, there you go. Unfortunately, and I did file a complaint with Fresno PD, so I'm waiting for that to get back. Hopefully we get that information soon. And they'll cover up for him as well. We are only, holy cow. Why did it skip my stop? I don't know if I'll have enough. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and charge. Cause it's 121 miles. I want to just be comfortable in case I get tired. I want my AC and heater to work if I pull over. Give me a second. Tesla supercharger. It's gonna go back a little ways, but it's. Wait, what's this? Oh no, it's still on. Okay. My bad, guys. Yeah, so I let the car just shut up, Josh, and let the car drive. I got panicked. I was like, wait a second, if I want to pull over, I put it in camp mode and it'll keep the car all night long at 75 degrees if I get tired. I would rather prefer to get to that town with a hotel, but if you do get tired, you can always pull over, and I love that camp mode. Even if you're just hanging out in your car and you're waiting for something, like we're getting ready to do an event or something, you can just hit camp mode and nothing goes on but the air or heater, depending on that. Look at these mountains right here. The snow on those mountains. Look at that, guys. Why it's doing that, guys. I'm so sorry about the freezing. It's been doing it this weekend. I know there's some blogs about Apple did something in the iOS updates that causes the phone to overheat now if you're recording and live streaming, so I don't keep a hard version of the recordings anymore. And I notice it gets bumpy and hazy as well, so we'll figure that out. If I have to go to a Samsung phone, I will. We're gonna work on that pretty soon. We're gonna get a backup phone, Samsung, through AT&T, just in case we have these problems. Because when we travel, spend $1,500 to go to another state to record something, we want it to be good. And we want you guys to. This is the new phone. This is the newest one, the Plus. I might, when I get home, I might delete some stuff. It does have a lot of stuff on there that can affect it sometimes. But thank you for cruising around with us. Let's see who's over here in Rumble. Renee's in the house. Yeah, those mountains are beautiful, guys. Just driving into. Uh-oh, we're getting some water spots on the window. Might just get a little sprinkle here. I believe they were called the target for shoplifting, Renee, and then those people travel around and that's what they do. Again, I don't agree with what they do. I do agree calling out cops and holding them accountable if you have proof there's something wrong. If they're standing there because they have a shoplifter in the back and they're waiting for footage, good. That's what I'm paying you to do. But I also want you to get the murderers, the rapists, the illegals. Let's see if we're gonna get some rain up here. Let's see. It says 12 minutes, 11 minutes, 10 miles, guys. Then my phone just said rain expected to stop in your location in 9 minutes. See if we get some raindrops. Hey, Rock, what's our elevation right now?
We're at about 7,100 feet elevation here in Salida, Colorado.
What does that do to people, like when they exercise? Is the air thinner? How do you explain that?
Yeah, the air's thinner up here at 7,000 feet with less oxygen per breath. It makes exercise tougher. Your heart races more, you fatigue faster, and endurance drops since your muscles get less oxygen.
What else can happen? What if I do a 1 mile sprint right now? What would happen?
If you're not used to it, a 1 mile sprint here would leave you gassed fast, heart pounding, lungs burning, probably slower by 20 to 30 seconds per mile from low oxygen. You might hit exhaustion quicker or risk mild altitude symptoms like headache if pushing too hard.
Is it bad for people that have poor health to live up in these areas?
It can be risky for folks with heart disease, lung issues like COPD, or high blood pressure. Less oxygen strains the heart and lungs more, possibly worsening symptoms or causing problems like fluid buildup. Healthy people often adapt fine and might even have lower heart disease risk long term, but check with a doc if you've got health concerns.
How does it affect the animals? Does it affect the animals at like 11,000, 12,000 foot elevation, or do they adapt to it?
Animals up at 11 or 12,000 feet, like yaks, ibex, or mountain goats, have adapted over generations. Bigger lungs, more efficient blood for grabbing oxygen, higher red blood cell counts, so the thin air doesn't faze them much. Local wildlife thrives there fine if native, but lowland animals brought up might struggle without time to adjust.
Is there deer up? Oh, hold on. Hey, Grok, is there deer up here? How about bears?
Yeah, Plenty of deer around Salida, hundreds right in town, like mule deer wandering the streets and golf course. Black bears are in the...
Keep going.
Deer are super common here in Salida, with 200 to 300 hanging out in town year-round. Black bears roam the nearby woods and sometimes wander closer, especially in late summer when they're foraging before hibernation.
Where's all the bears at?
Black bears hang out in the wooded hills and mountains around Salida, with sightings on local trails, campgrounds, and sometimes along river corridors in town during late summer. They're shy, so check areas like Chalk Creek or Arkansas headwaters for better chances, but stay safe and secure food.
How long's this rain expected to last?
Showers tonight and into tomorrow in Salida, with a good chance of rain through Tuesday. It should ease up by Wednesday.
What about on my trip to Grand Junction tonight? Am I expected to have rain a lot of the way?
Expect showers early tonight, leaving Salida west on US 50, but drier over the high passes toward Grand Junction. Grand Junction itself looks mostly clear overnight, with possible isolated showers tomorrow afternoon.
And how long till my next stop to charge up?
You're 7 minutes from the Tesla destination charger at 23715 US 50 in Salida, then about 2 hours to the supercharger in Montrose.
Okay, good night, Grok. Good, because I could use the restroom, find a tree. I think this is the same supercharger we stopped at on the way here, where it had that burger joint, that hole in the wall that was out of everything. Didn't have fries. Told me a list of like 4 things he didn't have. When I walked up to order, and I was like, okay, help me out here. What do you have? Okay, I'll get a burger then. Such a beautiful view. Look at the top of that mountain right there. We're climbing right now. You can feel it you can actually tell that the oxygen's, the air's thinner up here. It's beautiful though. It is beautiful. It's nice not having to worry about the curves and just get back and look at everything. Dayton Country, how are you? Grok is very smart. As long as you know how to use it and you understand that AI, obviously they call it hallucinates. Grok does so many amazing things. I can ask Grok right now, okay Grok, I just got done with my work in Pueblo. I'm heading towards Las Vegas. Any scheduled protests this week? Hey Grok, I just got done working in Pueblo, Colorado, filming some political events. Curious, I'm going to be heading through Vegas. Is there any protest by any of the groups? Anything that would be of interest to my viewers so that way I can go there and live stream it?
Yeah, there's an anti-Abiy Ahmed demonstration tomorrow, May 27, in Las Vegas against Ethiopian issues. Could draw a crowd for live streaming. Recent No Kings protests against Trump have been huge there, like thousands downtown at the federal courthouse last March, but nothing firm upcoming right now. Check nokings.org or local news for last-minute pops.
What about later on in the week, guys? This weekend, do they have any scheduled protests? And what are some of the left-wing groups that are active in Las Vegas?
No solid schedules popping up for protests this weekend in Las Vegas, mostly past No Kings or May Day stuff, but keep an eye on nokings.org or mobilize.us for pop-ups. Active left-wing groups include Indivisible Las Vegas, who run big anti-Trump rallies, and Las Vegas Democratic Socialists of America for worker and progressive actions.
Okay, good night, Grok. It's just absolutely incredible. Like, I mean, it just saves time because used to I'd get back to my hotel room and I would have to go through all these different things. So you go through all these different social medias, try to find promoters, try to find out when they're doing it, go on Blue Sky. And the last couple of times I've looked, I spent like 25 minutes looking and then I ask Grok and it finds even more stuff than I found. It's just, it's incredible. It's so useful. It's just so beautiful. What's my elevation now, Grok? We're climbing.
We're at about 5,770 feet in Salida, Colorado. Yeah, feels like we're climbing.
Repeat that. What's the elevation?
We're at about 5,770 feet in Salida, Colorado. That's the elevation right now.
I think we're higher than that, Grok. I think you need to double check.
Double checked, and we're still around 5,770 feet in Salida. Might be a slight climb, but that's the current reading.
Alright, I'm gonna pull off here and charge right here. No, this is not the one we took out earlier.
Got it. Not the bluff from earlier. What's the plan for this spot?
I'm looking for the superchargers.
Nearest superchargers in Poncha Springs, 13 miles away on US Highway 285. Others like Aspen or Frisco are farther, 50 plus.
It's the other way. I went 14 miles too far. Are you kidding me? I thought I must have messed up this map.
No kidding. Sounds frustrating.
Oh, shush.
Happens to the best of us.
So let me see. Oh no, we're not there yet. Let me see here. Yeah. Damn it. Oh well. We gotta go back 14 miles. I knew I had it. I thought I hit the wrong button. For some reason I hit this right here. Oh well. We're just gonna go back, charge up, and we'll be good. Poncha Springs. Why didn't I? That's preconditioning battery for fast charging. So we're 21 minutes away, 16 miles. So let's have fun. Make sure this is matching my map. I was talking about that video and not paying attention and I hit the damn wrong button on the map. My bad. Lesson learned. least it's beautiful scenery. Let's make sure we're going the right way here. Yeah, it's right where I thought it was. 20 minutes. We'll charge up and go to the restroom. So 40 minutes added to our trip today. What was that? If I went the other way, like I said, I would rather charge up here than to go down to where I only got like 15% battery, because if something happens, a boulder falls in the road, I want to be able to have power for 5 days. It is 48 degrees up here. Don't forget, guys, we got this excellent souvenir, one of a kind. There'll only be one Tina Peters weekend rally right here. It's a USA 250 hat. We got some of the J6ers. We got Mickey and all the Freedom Corner women that have done so much work. Mr. Pollock. Got all these. Enrique says, proud of your boy on here. All those things. This is our raffle item for the drive home. So I'm gonna have Caden with me on Wednesday, tomorrow afternoon, but Wednesday when our final leg home, we'll be doing the raffle in the car. If you guys want these, want this right here, it's a great souvenir, great timesake in history, right? So if you guys want to get in on that, every $10 donation gives you one entry. So if you do $20, you'll get 2 shots to win, and we won't be live a whole lot, so your chances of winning are pretty good, and it'll cover some of those rooms on the way home and all the other stuff. So you guys want to get in, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, and you guys rock. You can do Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. I just noticed that says pay on there instead of PayPal. I never noticed. I have to fix that. Yes, not too far from Gunnison. But I want to thank all you guys for tuning in and hanging out with us. We're going to be live for quite a few hours tonight. We got the mobile battery here. Look at this bad boy. It's been on 2 hours and 14 minutes, and it's still fully charged. I wish this thing would stop wrapping around here. There we go. Still fully charged. This thing is great, and this is the same batteries that will be used on the backpack we're getting, so we can walk with the satellite. There's that runaway truck ramp in front of us. Looks like we're heading straight for it, doesn't it? No, turn left, turn left. There we go. And if we get a cool stop on the way and Caden picks something cool out at one of those gift shops that we stop at, there might be an added thing. I don't know yet. Let's see if I missed anybody. Check. It's a cool little building. We got Karen in. Renee and Jan right now. So we got 3 people in. Thank you guys for your continuing support. Let's see. And Renee got her Americana flag purse today. She already rocking it. She already rocking it. PayPay, you can hit me up on my PayPay. There's all kind of crazy videos going around right now, if you guys are seeing it, of graduations and people just acting like complete fools. Like, how do these people earn a diploma? I really want to know that. So we're 14 minutes away now, and then we'll charge and Now we've used even more power. We'll stay there a little longer. And it's not one of the faster chargers. Usually when you're off the, like a main road, you hit the big superchargers, and those things, man, you can go from like 25 to 80% in like 12 minutes. The slower ones, you can sit there for a while. You can sit there for like 20, 25 minutes. I don't mind it because it gives me time to, when I'm driving, I'm always on the road, it gives me time to look up my email, look at X, see what's going on. Let's see if we get anybody in on the raffle in the next few minutes. "13 minutes, guys, 13 minutes. And of course, all these notifications from YouTube, not allowing monetization. I don't get monetization on YouTube anyways. I do get super chats though. Hey Dudes sending me an email. I would love to get a new pair of Hey Dudes. My other ones that I had for 2 years now that are called my lawnmower shoes. I use them to go mow the lawn. I love Hey Dudes. They're comfortable. Sorry. I was trying to de-escalate the situation outside of Delaney Hall, and I was pepper sprayed along with other protesters by ICE. Get the hell out of there. They don't need you in front of their facilities. You guys are blocking the freaking roads. They're trying to do a job. You should get more than pepper spray. Glad these people got the pepper spray. Even that dumb congressman was there. He got pepper sprayed too. That was begging people, please don't block the entrance. I will make sure the vans don't have any illegals in there. On Memorial Day, when we're supposed to memorialize and just be grateful for the soil we live on because of those who have died. And these people are literally worshiping and standing up for invaders, foreign invaders on our soil. I mean, look at this. They're literally digging up cinder blocks. Out of the landscaping. We need I won't say what we, nah, you don't want to say it. We need some patriots to stand up and do the work. And I'm willing. It's impossible to do it alone. But if we had a large group out there, they have 100 people, all we would need is about 40. And we could take out the trash. There's good food at the little truck stop in Poncha. I used to live across the street. Oh, right on. I think last time we were in Poncha on the way up here, I went to this little place. Hold on, I'll tell you what it's called. I think that was the town we stopped in. Let's see. Maybe it wasn't. I'll know this is the one. This is a different one. So this isn't the one where we stopped at that little hole in the wall. This one is next to Pancha Market. So hopefully, who knows, those little towns, and it's a holiday, everything could be closed. But I could get a quick snack too. I lived in Cannon City, Poncha Springs, and Gunnison. You pass so many killer camping and fishing. Oh no, I seen it. Man, it was beautiful. I was even asking Brock how much the different towns were. I think the one town, the first one I can't remember, had lower rent. It said you could get, probably a 2-bedroom for $1,500. People say that's low. It is in today's terms. Where I live right now, a 2-bedroom apartment goes for about $1,750. If you want a 3-bedroom anywhere near my house, you're looking at $24. No, they got one in Poncha. They got Chargers in Poncha. I don't know why I changed the map when we were going through Poncha to pass it up. I'm a bonehead. We're about 6.1 miles away, 8 minutes right now. We can pull up to this campsite, the A Lodge, put it in camp mode, and watch movies all night. Man, I thought we got going good on the road, and here I go screwing us up. It's gonna be dark here soon. Is it really 8:10? Wow, it's 8:10. It's still bright up here. It's amazing. Doesn't feel like 8:10. Podcast we can listen to together if there's a good one. It is Monday, holiday. I don't know if PBD did podcasts today or over the weekend, but we'll find something fun and good. And I love having the Oreo Army ride along with me. It's having a car full of people. Sometimes you guys misbehave, but most of the times you're good. I'll give you all a break. And how many of you are in here right now? Let's see. 42 over there, and this one's taking a while to load. Let's see. Nola's back, finally! Man, it's about damn time. Yeah, I'm on self-drive. See? You can see whenever that little is on there, that's self-drive. So, we just hang out. There goes the car by us. 8 times more safer than the human. And I will stick to that forever. I've seen what this car has done. We use it 24/7 self-drive. I never thought it would be that good. And again, I have the hardware version 3. There's a better hardware version on 2024 and newer. I think it's mainly just the front camera. All the other cameras are the same. That's why I want to get, seriously, for work, if we can get a 2024 Model Y for the Oreo Army, I could, again, on some trips, not in cities and stuff, but in some places, like we got to go work the border again, or work in places like that, charge up, go out there. They sell an air mattress because the back seats fold all the way down. I mean, I'm almost 6 foot. You can stretch out everything, have a perfect night's sleep, put it on camp mode. Again, Tesla needs to hire me as a sales rep. So 5 minutes. And then I'll get the iPad too, so we can put it on there. I'll hook that up to I live in Pacific Northwest, about 40 minutes from Portland. I like it much better than Colorado. Really? There's a lot of places I like the West Coast. I don't like the politics, but I like many parts of Oregon outside of Portland. There's some beautiful spots. There's some really red spots too. When I wore the last trip, and I've been to Portland 9-10 times now. The last trip I had all my MAGA stuff off and I stopped outside of Portland at a gas station. I had like 5 people come high-five me. That was in October. You see videos of people self-driving DoorDash all day in the city. Well, Rachel does deliveries. See, that's why one of the reasons we kind of chose this car is because of fuel prices and this right here, and she uses it constantly. And not to mention, guess what? You can save up, depending on what insurance you choose, you can save up to 50% if you use full self-driving. So they have insurance company called Lemonade. There's like 3 of them that if your insurance, you know, you get charged per mile, and let's say that rate is 20 cents per mile or 10 cents per mile, whatever it is, but when you have to be put on your insurance what your mileage is, you can get it cut in half. So we switched from Lemonade, but when we first bought the car, we got Lemonade. And insurance for a Tesla, again, just like any vehicle, they're not cheap. You get a Honda Accord, you're looking, depending on your driving record, but the average driving record, probably like $250 a month for full coverage, and not the generic full coverage. We were able to get it for the Tesla for, I think it's about $168, because we got that discount for having full self-driving. So we're 3 minutes out, 1 mile away, guys. Let me look how many, I can pull up on here how many chargers are actually open. It gives you so much stuff. Look at this little town, Colorado Outpost. A little ice cream shop. Oh, you know what? This is probably the same place, I think. Yeah, this is the one we went to before. Right by that hole-in-the-wall burger joint down at the end of town. And they were out of everything. So we are at the same spot. There's Legree's. Look like Legree's is even closed. That's their food store. So yeah, all this over here is probably closed. Okay, we're good. Yeah, he's closed down. You can't get gas there, but you can definitely charge. Ooh, to all the haters out there, the gas station's closed. There's nobody here. These are the slower charges, unfortunately, but we got things we need to do anyways. See, with the Model Y, I would have my scooter in the back, and we would just scoot around town while we're charging. And it tows, by the way. Let's plug in, and I'm going to use the restroom. Time remaining 20 minutes because we drove a lot. Poncha Creek walking distance straight ahead. Good trout. I wish I had time to trout fish, man. We are gonna have to stop in a minute to get a little snack. So let me get my iPad wherever I put my iPad. Get that hooked up. Oh, I'm saying that Tesla's absolutely. Waymo is not the same. Waymo uses LiDAR. But yes, a Tesla is 8 times safer than a human. It can react without thinking. Waymos use a whole totally different thing. They don't have a brain. If Waymos get put in a crazy position, they freak out and they just stay there. If somebody's blocking the road and the Tesla's driving, it will back up and go around the vehicle. That's why when the electricity went out in San Francisco, the cyber cabs and all the Teslas were fine, while Waymos just sat there with their flashers on. But yes, if you look at the average crash rate versus on full self-driving mode, and I'll pull it up right now, actually, because I researched all this before. Okay, FSD versus human safety. Full self-driving with an attentive human supervisor is generally 7 to 10 times safer than the average human driver. And that is proven with robo-taxis with the same benchmark. Check this out. So again, your car can't get fatigued. You can. I drive all the time, dead tired. We drive around a lot of people that are drinking and driving. Has good. The truck stop about 2 blocks. The one that I passed already, am I going to go back that way? If so, I'll stop and get some green chili. Let me tell you, so that's the data, and human safety numbers. I'll give you, I think it's one. Let's see. So Tesla full self-driving. What is on this car records 1 major collision every 5.3 million miles, making it about 8 times safer than the U.S. national average, which is 1 crash every 660,000 miles. So yeah, no, I mean, it's amazing how inexpensive the used Teslas are. And I was telling someone the other day, man, if I was young, when I was younger and I had my first kid, we were worried about safety with the cars and everything. I would have definitely bought one of these back in the day when I was putting my first gift from God in a car seat. I feel much safer with Rachel and Caden in this thing than the Edge or a Honda. I mean, Hondas are safe, don't get me wrong. Okay, let me hook this up right now. We're about 15 minutes away from that. Where is my Bluetooth? That's Wi-Fi Bluetooth. See if it will go to settings so we can hook up the iPad. I thought I hooked this up earlier. Beats, AirPods, Toyota. connection found. Start search. I need to change the name of the iPad. That's what's killing me, is because I think it's my phone. So, general, about, name, iPad. Give me a second. Let's go to Bluetooth. Oh, there it is, iPad. We'll connect this so we get audio. Yes, pair. So now we're connected. Then we can, while we're waiting, I can pull this up. Anything interesting we should be watching? Let's see. Let's see if that email I got sent, I can pull that up. Okay, let's see. Stop. Bugs me. Oh, also what's cool, for those of you that don't know, so this is, while you're sitting here, it has a whole bunch of things you can do here. Whether you're charging, it has a theater, you can pull up Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, Amazon Prime. So like I can pull up YouTube right here, and I can go like, put this, oh no, not Oreo, it's Accurate. Oh shoot, I hit the wrong one. Most people can do better than me. I can't even type. I go Accurate News. All that comes up. Says I'm live right now. I can hit that live button. News. And it comes over all that. Comes up. Netflix. Caden loves this part right here. They have arcade games, like Beach Buggy Racing. So, and it's crazy, it actually uses the steering wheel to play. So watch. Go one player, I'll be that guy, continue. I'll select that track. And then when you're racing, you're using the steering wheel, or you can, it hooks up to a controller if you carry a controller with you, or you can use the screen. So watch. Well, I don't have it hooked up to the... Anyways, you guys get it. You can play it right here. So it has all kind of crazy stuff on here. Let's see what else is. Different games, backgammon, chess, checkers. You got karaoke, or karaoke. So you can do karaoke in the car. It'll pull up, you put country on here. Take Me Home, Country Roads, watch. It'll put all the words on the screen.
Almost heaven, West Virginia.
got all kind of stuff. I mean, it's not just a car, it's crazy. I didn't think I would be as sold as I am, but I knew it was safe, and I knew with gas prices in California, we had to do something with Rachel delivering. Okay. So what was I doing? I got that hooked up. Now, after I showed you that, I want to go to... That's what I got distracted, guys. That happens to me one time, sometimes. No, and I did it again. I pull this up. People, okay. Let me look at something on YouTube over here. Let's see if they got that arrest up. Okay. Videos. I guess he had another one where a bike cop falls off and arrests. West Side Accountability. So we'll watch this one. You must sign in to view this video. Okay, well, let me sign in. There I am, Accurate News. YouTube's so stupid. So we'll see that other guy getting arrested right here when we go back on the road. The people that were harassing the cops. So we'll get that ready, and again, we will put the iPad up here so we can put it so you guys can kind of see it like that and watch the road. Pretty cool, huh? Let me read some of the comments. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's crazy, and to think these are actually less expensive to own and operate than Toyota Camrys and Honda Accords. That's what tripped me out. That's what tripped me out. I didn't believe it when I started looking it up. Some other idiot sounded like me, and I was like, I don't think you don't need to use it and save money and be safer. All you got to do is use this little stick shift right here, drive, reverse. That's it. Then when you put your destination into the map, you literally pull this little bar down and it drives for you. So there's not a whole lot to learn. If you want to do all the other stuff, games, it's no different than an iPad. That's all that is right there, is Tesla's version of a computer, a touchscreen computer. The one thing a lot of these now, Tesla places, a lot of them have window washing squeegees and trash cans. A lot of them are placed like near malls or food courts, which really makes it nice. Because when me and Rachel went down to San Diego, we were like, man, well, let's let it charge while we go get lunch. You come back, and the greatest thing is, yeah, we're on a trip, but we never go to these. This is the first time we've been to a supercharger since the San Diego trip, because every night we plug it in and it's already charged by 10 o'clock at night. Only reason we keep it in all night long is because all the security cameras. You guys haven't seen this. It records everything while, look at this. So there's the camera on the back. Hold on. There's the camera on the back. I don't know how to get that charger thing off. But you can switch different cameras. Dash cam, it records stuff. So there's the front, you could do a grid view. So that's the rear, side. It has all these cameras. And check this out. When you're away from the car, it goes into Sentry mode. Look at this. That's me walking out of the store. I walk up to the car. It recorded me. That's how people got busted when they were keying Teslas. So, I mean, for security purposes, I love it too, even though I don't drive this car very often. Okay, let's get this back onto maps. There's Rachel. Give me a second. Hey. How? Are you kidding me? Where'd they steal her wallet and car keys at? Let her. Are you serious? How's she gonna get on the plane? Where okay, I'm gonna get out of the car. I'm charging right now. I'm gonna give her a call. Bye. Holy cow. My daughter's wallet and car keys got stolen at the airport. Give me 1 second. Call Bailey Bear. Oh my gosh, guys. They stole her wallet, so her wallet is attached to her keys. Someone stole it while she was sitting there. She didn't recognize anybody stealing it, but she went to look for it, couldn't find it. She remembers having it, and she got an alert on her phone that they just charged $4,000 on her credit card, which is her max. She doesn't use her credit card. She has it to build up her credit. And they tried to add the credit card to their wallet on their phone, and she says nobody there is helping her. She's crying right now. I said, get to an officer immediately. Oh my gosh, please pray for my daughter right now. This is not what she needs. This is not what she needs. Unfortunately, she's going to have to pay hundreds of dollars for somebody to get the keys to the car, because that was her only set of keys when she brought the car used. Oh my gosh. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, be with Bailey right now, Lord. Give her a piece of comfort. Let the police get involved. Let them find the bad people, Lord, please. Please, Lord, be with her. She's a good girl. Man, I've been having high anxiety all weekend because she was in Virginia, Rachel's in Utah, my other son's in Nevada, like nobody's at home. Oh man, dude, that poor thing. She's such a good kid. She don't deserve any. I mean, she's realizing just how evil the earth is. She's getting a dose of reality. And I said, where'd they use the card for $4,000? They literally used it at K.com. What is K.com? Yeah, jewelry store. So it's K Jewelers. If you go to K.com, it's K Jewelers. So tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be on the phone helping her out. I'm going to get all the K Jewelers. I mean, again, these people never get caught, and when they do, they don't do any time. Man, this poor girl. Yeah, she's gonna need, man, this is gonna cost her a lot of money she don't have. Because just to get the car rekeyed is gonna be about $350, $400. Because you have those Hondas have that programmed key, and then the special fob. All her cards, everything, and she's out of town. Hold on. I gotta call her back really quick. Are you talking to the police? Okay, call me back as soon as you're done talking to them. Bye. Damn it. Poor kid, man. She's with the police right now. You have charged enough to continue the trip. Okay, I'm going to charge a little more just in case we pull off and get tired. I can keep the heat on all night. Next stop. You know what? Let me end this and start over. Man, dude. I can't imagine what she's going through. I think I can transfer her money to her phone. She has her phone. Apple Cash. I can transfer Apple Cash so she can use Apple Cash to eat tonight and tomorrow. Ugh. Man, you just want to get your hands around scum like that. Think about that. Within minutes of them stealing it. These people probably do it for a living. They're on K.com. I gotta tell her to go online and shut down all her cards. Also go online and shut down all your cards. Feel so helpless as a dad, guys, when you're 1,500 miles away. And I know she's going to be moving here in about 6 to 8 months. Far, far away is what I got a feeling. And I'm happy for her, but not when moments like this happen. So our next stop will be at Grand Junction. Where are we at charge-wise? 77%. We're good. Let me end the charge. Lord, be with everyone right now. You know what? I'm gonna stop at this little store down here, and we will get something, and then I'll put that video on of that guy getting arrested. The police auditor. They were in Fresno today. We showed you one video. We're gonna show you the other right now, as soon as I get done with this snack shop. So the next stop is 3 hours and 26 minutes away. So that's why I'm going to stop up here at this little store. So 3 hours and 26 minutes, and then obviously we'll have 42% battery, but we'll charge up anyways. Man, Colorado green chili. 2 blocks away. So this is going on 1 block. I'm driving right now because there's a ski shop. That's why I don't like driving anymore. Big prayers for my daughter, guys. I cannot believe that. Yeah. And they tried using her debit card, but it was denied. Is this it right here? This is a Canoco. more stop up here regardless. Ooh, they even tried to do it on her debit card, guys. So they got her on her credit card, but not her debit card. This looks like this is it. Yeah, this place is closed. That's crazy. Even a gas station. See, people say get an electric car. What are you gonna do when you need to charge? I couldn't even get gas in this town. That's crazy. Maybe there's another one up here. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it then. I'm not gonna go east. I've already added so much time, but I'm gonna see if there's something right up here I can stop at. It is. Let's see. I just want to grab a quick snack. If not, I'll wait till the next town. I think that's it. So it probably will be the next town. We'll let the car drive. That's what that ding ding was. Wait to goodness. Look at it, she sent me this. $3,464, guys, is what they tried to even do on her debit card. That's the kind of scum. People say, oh, well, there's really no victims and all this. So that's the scum that needs to burn in hell. Innocent. She's never broken the law in her life. Okay, here we go. Triggered, bike cop falls off. Shut up. I didn't ask you to do anything. And arrest West Side Accountability. Here you go.
Okay, we got gang activity. Press on.
Oh, why is this not hooked up to Bluetooth?
West Side Accountability. Make sure to subscribe to San Joaquin News Network. We're on Blackstone in Escalon. Freaking motorcycle cop here. Decided he was going to do a little road piracy. Can you fuck off? Fuck off. This is a public street in America. I'll go where I want. It's called freedom, bitch. Wait, we're asking you to fuck off. Wrap it up, B. We don't give a fuck what you want.
Sorry for the language. I'm just showing you guys what happened today in Fresno.
Or what? This is a public street. Yes, we fucking are. You can write your ticket all you want. Fuck you.
My gosh. Sorry.
You have ADD. Get a psyche valve. Fuck you. Because you have ADD.
Yeah, it's no difference to what they do to ICE, man. Let him do his job. He's not. You do, if he was doing something bad, call him out.
You fucking pussy.
Excuse the language once again.
We got code 3 coming in and shit.
Look at all those cops that rolled up. This guy must be a little scared to be in the heat. He's hiding across the street. Why isn't he over there mouthing off? He's awfully quiet now that they came code 3. Flash their lights at me like I have them on broad. It's automatic, but yelling at him. I thought he was so badass. This is almost funny. The bark was loud, but the bite wasn't vicious. Looks like the officer's parked on the wrong side of the road. Do you want to warn him? And another one. Yeah, they know they messed up. There's like 10, 11 officers there now. Go across the street, record. Those are the big bad pigs, dude. I thought you were tough. Come on. You can hear a pin drop on that street corner. Big Mouth left the other three. One is already in the back of a squad car. Quiet. I'm gonna fall asleep. Just a little bit of road noise. When we get to the next stop, I'll pull up the jail blog and we'll see what his name is and what they arrested him for. Probably interfering, obstructing an officer or something of that sort. But he's certainly quiet.
You're fucking pussies.
Yeah,
This is disgusting. Tran, you fucking pussy.
go over there, show him out what up.
somebody over right there, and 4 of us filmed it, and he arrested 1 of us for filming.
Oh, for
It
filming.
was all for filming, and all these cops are here because of us filming.
Yeah, that's all they were doing was
Standing
filming.
on public fucking
Typical
sidewalk right
leftist.
there. And he arrested her for standing on that sidewalk right there. Yeah, that's it. No, he pulled the lady over, and then we came up to film it, right? And he arrested her for filming. All of us are filming, but he arrested her. They're cowards. Yeah, they're scared of cameras. Yeah, so they called Code 4. They were all screaming your lights and sirens because of cameras. Because the scared ass pussy over there. He's a scared ass pussy. All this is over cameras, yeah. Yeah, and they arrested us for filming. They arrested a lady for filming.
No, she wasn't filming. She was defying an officer's orders while he's trying to do his official police duty.
Yeah, that's San Joaquin Valley Transparency right there in the white hat, biggest channel in California. Oh, wow. He's got over 500,000 subscribers. My channel's Press Harder. They arrested Westside Accountability just now.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, so wait.
You know what? I don't care what these people do. That's their...
Stop, and all 4 of us were driving by and we stopped. We stopped. We filmed the cops.
Yeah,
That's their grift or whatever they do. More power to them, but don't lie.
What they do is they bully and intimidate and kidnap citizens off of public sidewalks just like this for exercising their First Amendment right to press on them. Right? It's uncomfortable when the government gets pressed on, and look at them. Look at how they're all standing like a gang, like it's their corner, you know? Their stop's done. But no, they've got Westside Accountability in the back seat there. They've arrested her. I don't know if they're going to cite her and release her or if they're going to take her to jail.
Wait, so right now, they were just, like, she was just filming? And
Yeah.
That's why they arrested her?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. Just existing in public. They think they have some big ass bubble and everybody's got to move for them and shit. No. Fuck that. We want freedom in this country. You know, we're tired of this shit.
Want to interfere with a police stop. If they stood back and filmed like we do, there wouldn't be a problem.
If you just Google SJBT.
SJBT.
Yeah, San Joaquin Valley. You know, you remember that. Yeah. San Joaquin.
You know what? We film police calls all the time, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, again, if you want to film police, we do it quite a bit. We even have interactions with police. But when you're circling the vehicle that they have stopped and cussing and yelling at them, obstructing them from doing their job, when they say step back, then that's just common sense. I mean, they want to rile up the cop. They want clicks. Instead, why don't we go after the bad cops? There's a lot of cops that are bad. Let's go after them. Let's expose them. Do some investigating work. Talk to some of the victims. Trying to think what street that is, so when we pull over, I can pull up the jail log and find out who it was and what they got charged with. There's the runaway truck ramp. You guys are watching that, but I'm watching the road. Yeah, so Corinna Marie Briley. Karina. The black female, 5'6", 210 pounds, was arrested on Blackstone and Escalon for obstructing a public officer. Looks like there's 2 charges on that, with $10,000 bail. Later, I'm gonna take a picture of this. Later, I can see if she bailed out. Let's see. There we go. Arrested 5/24. This was yesterday. Released. So she was arrested at 5:18 and released at 7:42 the same day. So it was that black woman that was running around. Let me see if there's any more. That was it. That was the only one that got arrested. That's interesting. You know how to shut this guy up, huh? Man. Again, if you can catch them doing something wrong, I'm all for it. Let's hold people accountable. But not this crap. How much longer this is. Yeah, it was yesterday, 5/24, so it was on Sunday. I'm all for accountability, guys, but I don't want people acting like they treat ICE officers out on the streets when we do have crime going on. And yes, officers shouldn't be pulling people over for filming them in a cul-de-sac, like an officer did a week and a half ago. But while this is going on and we have a code 3 with 11 officers there because somebody's obstructing an officer from doing his official duty, other crimes going on. There was talk about YouTube. You know, they started banning, is this a little spot to stop? They started banning certain videos of people that were, you know, harassing people inside stores. They were blocking them from being monetized on YouTube. If they did that about harassing the police, these people would be done. Yep, that's the black lady in the back of the.
There's no distance law. There's no distance law. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, fuck you. Fuck you and fuck your safety. Go home and hide under a fucking blue blanket, you little pussies. You're pussies. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Wrap it up, B. No, you're not doing shit. And you can do it while we fucking yell at you, you pussies. It's called a protest, bitch. The world
Protest.
doesn't stop just because you're out harassing and collecting, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. We'll have any kind of day we want, bitch. Modify, M-A-F-E, map. Press on. Press harder. Press now. Subscribe to San Joaquin. San Joaquin's nephew, Brandon. We gotta get Westside out of jail. Press on.
Oh, yay! I'll put something else on in a minute. I just wanted to give you guys an update, man. Pray for my daughter. Nothing's been done about the wallet issue. Now they have canceled the next flight that was flying out in the morning. She don't know how long she's gonna be in the airport now. She has no credit cards. All her cash was in her wallet. Because she didn't use the American Airlines app, even though they're the ones delaying everything, they won't get her a hotel because it wasn't round trip with American Airlines. I think she flew United out and American back because that was the cheapest rate for a college student that bust her ass to pay stuff. And so now I'm waiting to hear back from her right now. She don't know what she's gonna do. She's don't even know when the next flight out is. The next town, I'm giving her some time right now. She's been texting me. The next town, I'm gonna pull over and call her, and I'm letting her try to figure it out on her own. Nothing I can do here. Sitting in Colorado. They always use weather as an excuse. Remember when they did that to me? They said the reason why it was delayed was weather. So my original plane was supposed to leave at 5 o'clock from Fresno. I put it on X. I think I told you guys. 20 minutes before, as the plane's boarding, they realize the plane needs an oil change. They unboard everybody. They don't have a hub in Fresno, so they have to call a place they contract with. It takes them an hour and a half to get out there. Then it takes them another hour to do it. So we leave about 3 hours late, which caused me to miss my connecting flight in Dallas-Fort Worth. Then a storm comes in while I'm in Dallas-Fort Worth. The plane I was originally on had already in the air on its way to DC. And I complained. She goes, well, it's because of weather. I said, no, it's not. If that plane didn't need an oil change back in Fresno, where would I be right now? Well, American Airlines is so bad. guys. I just text her again to see if there's any updates. Oh Lord, please let a miracle happen. Lord, you are the miracle worker. You're the miracle maker. You can do so many things. I just told her, man, I sent her a text and I said, just be warned, there is a lot of godless people out there. We're not these people, and we have to be a little extra cautious because there's so many godless people. The point of them acting like that to the officer each time is that's how they get their clicks. Their base is the far left, defund the police. So people donate to them, people subscribe to them. I actually told that officer that I got in an argument with that if I wanted to do what they did, I could make $10,000 a month easily by acting like that. But instead, I'm going to show them respect and I'm going to film the calls and the crime. But that's what their base is. They call themselves auditors when they go out to try to instigate. You're not auditing anything when you do that. And they make a very good living doing it. It's unfortunate, but I'm so glad I don't have to drive through these mountains this late at night. We got 2 hours and 43 minutes left until our next stop, but there will be a place we're gonna stop up here in a while. I'm gonna refreshen my drink. It's empty now because all these small towns, everything's closed. Thank God for this satellite, huh? And don't forget, we have an awesome raffle, the signed USA hat by the Freedom Corner folks, some J6ers, just some memory keepsakes. It's a USA hat, and has Mickey, has our friend George Riley on there. It has all the Freedom Corner gals, and so if you guys want an opportunity, we're going to be doing it, the raffle on the road on Wednesday. Caden's going to do the raffle with us. So I wonder, man, I wish I had the money to buy her a plane ticket on another airline just to get her home. She's gonna probably miss work. Hope she don't get in trouble. She has a great reputation at work. She has so much stuff going on for her age. But I'm not gonna. It'd probably be about $600. Hopefully she gets back to me, and again, we got a miracle. When we stop, I will also check the flights and see if they're screwing her over. There's nobody out on these roads. Something else up really quick so we can talk about some things going on, and still say a prayer, guys, please. I know prayers work. I've had miracles happen myself. Hopefully I have Spotify on here. I do. This is a good one. This was today. So PBD podcast is talking about Hassan Piker's subpoena. If you guys don't know about that dirty rat Hassan, he was subpoenaed. He's crying about it. And they also talk about the Iran police deal, or peace deal, in the works. Trump doesn't look like he's going for it, so let's listen in.
We're live, baby. Let's go. Guys, welcome to the PPD Podcast.
That's called focus. That's called not having this on me.
Yeah.
So loud. Well, what's up, everybody? Good to be with you. Just to correct Adam, today is not Labor Day. It's Memorial Day.
True.
Yeah. Memorial Day.
Although we are working today, bro.
Yes, we are.
Shout out to everybody listening.
1971, it became a thing to recognize fallen soldiers. Last
They're checking the
Monday,
cameras right now at the
Sunday,
airport.
It's called today. So Vinny, in a minute, we'll be doing some prayers as we get into it. We got a lot of stuff to go through. Today's also the day where we're making the announcement of speakers, the vault speakers. Can't wait for this. We've been waiting for this for a while. It's been exciting. The lineup of speakers are going to be phenomenal. And then aside from that, stories to get into. The U.S.-Iran deal. That hasn't happened yet, but it is in progress. The president even said from Iran that they've agreed to give up the nuclear enriched uranium. You've not heard that before from them. They have finally agreed to something like that. The blockade is made it very difficult for them. Then we have to talk about the assassination attempt on Ivanka Trump. I believe was a story that came out, so we'll address that as well. And then there was a shooting at the White House. Can you imagine like what it is to be working at DC or be working at White House? How many of these types of things? It's like a regular thing now. If you're immune to it, that's a problem. Think about it. By now you're like, what, there was a shooting? Can you imagine it's no longer a main story? It's like a number 3 story. There was a shooting in the White House. 4 years ago, that would have been a headline story for 2 months. Right now, it's like number 3 story. We got other things to cover, to go through. Tulsi Gabbard resignation happened as well. Something people were expecting to happen, but they thought it was going to happen before the end of the year. They didn't think it was going to happen this early.
Okay, guys, hold on.
She was going to get fired, but
Update.
there was a resignation.
We got one miracle. Unfortunately, it's not a flight until tomorrow, but they're going to fly her into Miami. From Miami, they're going to fly her to Arizona and then back home to Fresno. So just say a prayer for the rest of the wallet and that they catch the criminal. They are reviewing the video. Please, let's say a prayer for a miracle. I mean, she's not getting home anytime soon, but she does have a flight finally. As long as it doesn't get canceled.
Husband's health that they're dealing with, which we wish her nothing but the best. Kevin Warsh, we'll talk about that. It's a closest. Tom, you said Kevin Warsh was the closest they've ever had, right, of it getting done. So he's official. Then there's a story of a Bolt CEO. Bolt CEO comes out and decides to fire the entire HR department. They said, you're making too much noise, too many headaches for us. And let's not forget, while the shooting was going on at the White House, there's 3 different ways people react to shootings. There's the way Asians react, and there's the way Americans react. And Humberto was even more specific, white female, like on how they react to a shooting. I want to make sure I give a shout out to our analyst, hardcore analyst from Chile. So, we will.
Is the audio okay of the podcast?
He is a very proud American. He loves it. He assimilated very well here. He loves America, just to make sure the right people hear that. Yep. So, and then we have to talk about Hassan Piker. Something happened with Hassan Piker. Apparently they showed up, they knocked on his door, and they said, hey, it's kind of time. You can't go around, indirectly talking about threatening the president, which will address that. And then he was hanging out also with a girl named Ashley St. Clair, which isn't she like Elon's
Baby mama?
Baby mama, right? One of the baby mamas. Okay, you got to get in the list of what I'm saying. So she was there as well, hanging out with him. I don't know what that reasoning was. McKinsey is not knowing how to adjust with everything that's going on with AI. And they're saying, hey, we got to kind of figure this thing out, because all the days paying $500,000 to $2 million for McKinsey to run a report for them are behind them. Like, they don't even know what to do next. I got a lot of thoughts on the consulting industry. NBA fire sale. If you didn't see the NBA fire sale, not NBA, NBA fire sale. There's not an NBA fire sale. There's a good series going on right now with the Spurs and
Wemby and OKC.
And OKC.
Great.
We're talking Masters in Business Administration, NBA fire sale that every parent needs to listen to and have their kids also listen to. It's $250,000 savings in colleges, some major colleges. We're talking like Michigan. We're talking UC Irvine, giving a 50% discount. We're
Yeah, the
talking
card's
like
canceled.
schools that are giving
She's
the
done all
discount.
the stuff
And
she
that
needs to
WSJ
do.
Wall Street Journal article is phenomenal.
Now
You gotta
she's
go
got to
through
fight
it.
the credit
And for
card,
those of you guys
and
that are
then
tuning in with us on Memorial Day, I just want to tell you.
hopefully now she don't have a
you're the
license or
true
anything.
fans that
So,
we got
or
here joining us.
she doesn't have
A lot of people here were asking some of the new employees
the
that we have.
stuff,
here.
but
We've got
just
170
pray.
plus
Just
employees.
pray.
So people are you guys still
We got
going
an
to do a
amazing
podcast
God.
on Memorial Day? I said, listen, we've done podcasts on worse days, on busier days, on days
Thanksgiving,
that everybody, we do Thanksgiving, we do Christmas, we'll do New Year's, we'll do all of it. It doesn't matter. But today, before we start the podcast, Vinny, and before I make the announcement, Vinny, I want you to take a moment here and start us off with a prayer.
Yes, sir. Dear Lord, on this Memorial Day, we take a moment to honor the men and women who gave their lives defending this country and the freedoms that we often take for granted. We pray for their families, for our veterans, for our service members still carrying that weight of sacrifice. We also pray for everyone watching and listening to our podcast today, Lord, whatever burdens they're carrying, whatever battles they're facing, give them peace and strength, wisdom, and hope. And we pray, Lord, that you bring families closer together. Remind us all how blessed we are living in this amazing country. Give us the courage to stand for truth, and we may never forget the cost of freedom. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen, amen, amen. By the way, when you have 4 kids and you pray, what's one of the best things when somebody prays at the table?
Sally.
Your youngest
Thank you,
is always
Sally.
doing one of these. Looking around,
Let me
to
go
his
back
eyes
and
are
look at that.
open. You know what I'm talking to the 4-year-old community.
Yeah.
That you keep your eyes open. We love you. You're the best. You make prayers even more exciting. But Vinny, thank you for that prayer, and to
Thank
all
you.
the families that you've gone through, that have some friends who have.
Sally,
These families
yes,
have gone through.
and I don't know if you know, but we got a raffle going on right now.
Having said that, let's
So
get
you're
right
entered
into
in
it.
5
The
times,
president
and
is
I
trying
am
to
going
go
to
for one of the
send
most
that
important deals we've had in the last
right
few
now
decades, and that is to
through
get
Apple
Iran to get
Cash,
rid
because
of
that's the
the
only thing
enriched
she
uranium,
has.
and it's been
Thank
very
you so
complicated.
much,
A lot of
Sally.
people, if you go to Cal,
Wow.
say, oh, this thing's not going to get done till next year. It's not going to get done till September. It's not
So
going to
Sally
get done
just
till July.
donated
I said
$50
it's
to
gonna
help
get
out
done before
Bailey
June
Bear.
14th, and
That's what I
a lot of
call her,
people
Bailey
disagree,
Bear.
which I agree
been her
with them. I
nickname
understand this
since
is not
she was 2.
an easy thing to get done. But then we got stories that all of a sudden, the president announced he will not be going to his son's wedding. Wait, you're not going to your son's wedding? No. It's not like it's his 4th wedding. You don't go to someone's 4th wedding. Normally, you just don't attend a 4th. Like if somebody invites you to your 4th wedding, what do you say? Hey man, listen, I'll may make it to the 5th, but I'm skipping a 4th. This is the 2nd.
Yeah.
You typically, if you have a friend or son, you make the 1st and the 2nd. From there, it's okay if you don't.
Yeah.
So the president decides not to go
Thank
to the
you,
2nd
Sally.
wedding that Don Jr. is having.
You guys
And
get me
then, aside
emotional,
from that,
especially I'm already
while
stressed
this whole
out of my
thing is going
mind
on,
right now. Ugh.
Ivanka Trump.
Give it to God, guys.
Rumors
Give it to
come out
God. We all
that
got to
there's
work
an
on that.
assassination attempt on his daughter. Wait, what? So he's missing the wedding to his oldest son. His daughter's getting an assassination attempt. And is this the story on Ivanka's assassination attempt? Go ahead, Rob.
From the New York Post, the man behind this plot was an Iraqi national who the Justice Department had arrested earlier this month for his alleged ties to Kataib Hezbollah and the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. The New York Post reports Mohammed al-Sadi had targeted Ivanka Trump to avenge the killing of his mentor, top Iranian General Qasem Soleimani, in 2020. A former deputy military embassy tells the Post, after Qasem was killed, al-Sadi went around telling people, we need to kill Ivanka to burn down the house of Trump the way he burned down our house. Al-Sadi reportedly had a blueprint of Ivanka's Florida home and even posted a photo of their house online saying, I say to the Americans, look at this picture and know that neither your palaces nor the Secret Service will protect you. We are currently in the stage of surveillance and analysis. I told you, our revenge is a matter of time.
Our revenge is a matter of
The Secret
time.
Service does not confirm or comment on matters involving protective intelligence. The Secret Service closely monitors information and intelligence related.
So that happens. While that happens, you see J.D. Vance going back to the White House. You see conversations about them going into the situation. You see all these stories about the president going back and they're going to have a meeting. Everybody's seen all these clips of what's going on. Something's about to happen. And then you get President Trump's tweet that says the following. Rob, if you want to put up this tweet. So then you see this here. I'm in the Oval Office at the White House, where we just had a very good call with President Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud of Saudi Arabia and United Nations Arab leader, UAE. I'm not going to read all these names. A bunch of different people. It'll take me 17 minutes to cover all these names, but we'll skip. Concerning the Islamic Republic of Iran and all things related to memorandum of understanding pertaining to peace. An agreement has largely been negotiated, subject to finalization between the United States of America and the Islamic Republic of Iran, the various other countries as listed separately at a call with Prime Minister, which likewise went very well. Final aspects and details of the deal are currently being discussed and will be announced shortly, in addition to many other elements of the agreement. Strait of Hormuz. Rob, if you want to open up Twitter and go to my Twitter account, I'll kind of break down what the rumors are of what is going to be covered in the deal. And this is what you're hearing, okay? So, a lot of noise between two nations, okay? Iran has agreed to give up a stockpile of highly enriched uranium. Iran currently has 400 kilograms of highly enriched uranium, which is enough for 11 nuclear bombs. These are the rumors of what's being negotiated. Pezeshkian said, yes, we're willing to give it up. U.S. has began a phase of unfreezing Iran's $6 billion to $30 billion in cash. Strait of Hormuz will open up. Iran won't charge a penny for the ships going through. No $2 million toll that they'll collect. The U.S. agrees to relieve some of the sanctions. War ends on all fronts with Lebanon. U.S. forces near Iran to withdraw. 30 to 60 days to finalize the nuclear deal. If true, this is a massive victory. Here's my winners and losers of what I think is going to happen. And then, Tom, I'm coming to you first with this one here. Number one winner, American people. Oil prices will likely fall. Shipping insurance costs drop. Inflation pressures eases. Number two, the president. It's a big deal to get this done. 3 global markets. 4 stock market. 5 Gulf states. Temporary tension eliminated. I have them both as winners and losers. I'll tell you why in a minute. IRGC gains legitimacy. They're not Venezuela. Venezuela, they came in, they picked up Maduro, they're gone. You couldn't do that with Iran. You killed 50 of their top leaders, including their supreme leader, and they still stood up, right? So whether anyone likes this or not, including myself, we have to say they gain some legitimacy. China's a major winner. Strait of Hormuz hurts them the most. They can spin this to their people that the deal got done after the president left China. But guess what? They desperately need this aid. Russia relies on Iran being a bit more stable. NATO nations were starting to worry. They were pansy shivering about having to help the U.S. They're also the biggest losers. I'll cover that here in a minute as well. Losers, the Iranian people. No one knows what the IRGC will do to their people after the deal to their own people. Their media outlets will say they beat America. Can you imagine, like, you're in Iran, you know how vicious these people are, and you have to sit there potentially for 10, 20 more years because we realized Reza Pahlavi couldn't do it alone. Reza Pahlavi couldn't do it with the Trump administration. Now the people are stranded. They're saying, what about all these times we went on the streets? What about the 30, 40, 50,000? The numbers we've heard, low 3,100, high 100,000. The Iranian people are the ones that are the biggest losers of this because IRGC still stays in control. Number two, Obama administration. This sounds like a much stronger deal than Obama did. Obama couldn't pull this off, so this is not a good look for them. Netanyahu, he wanted regime change or collapse for his legacy, but Trump wasn't on the same page at the end. NATO was exposed. They showed they don't have America's back if shit were to hit the fan. Terrible moment for NATO nations. Reza Pahlavi, another year of not being able to pull it off for his people. Trust me, I get a lot of shit from people that are fans of our peace, and I cannot believe you say this, but then you would be amazed how many thousands of messages of people who support him and love him and like him simply say, just because I love him and like him doesn't mean he's the leader I would vote for to get this thing done. So they are one of the biggest losers out there as well, because regime change and collapse that he promised is not around the corner. GC will still control a neighbor capable of firing rockets at them. Iranian proxies and non-state actors, Hezbollah, Houthis, and Shia military will not receive the same funding flow that they had before. Defense contractors,
so we're about 6 minutes outside of Gunnison, so I'm gonna hopefully something will be open. We'll stop there.
Oil producers benefiting from high prices. A lot of these guys were selling high prices even though they didn't need to. Political extremists on both sides, they lose. The woke right especially loses because they wanted Trump to continue losing. They don't want this thing to happen. They don't want it to be a quick war. The woke right wants this war to continue, to be able to say it's another Afghanistan, to be able to say it's another one of those things.
Yes,
and
they
Trump
do.
Still keeps his promise.
The
he's
Tuckers.
Not a guy, so he's not a person that wants to go into war. He wants to get deals done, right? Democrats, they desperately needed this to continue heading into midterms. They will hate this deal. Don't worry, they'll still find a way to blame Trump But independents won't fall for the BS. Democrats and a woke right will follow suit, but not reasonable independents who can think for themselves. So aside from that, my prediction stays that this gets done before June 14th. And then after that, we have the greatest 60 days of positive distractions around the corner, which is President Trump's birthday, June 14th, 4th of July, 250-year anniversary, World Cup, June 11th through the July 19th. Everybody will move on, and then they'll be off to Cuba, they'll be off to Greenland, they'll be off to affordability, they'll be off to midterms, they'll be off to all these other issues that he has to go through. Love him or hate him, he continues to show how fluid his mind is, and that he can change his approach depending on whether things do go his way or don't go his way. Future looks bright. Tom, your thoughts on this whole Iran and U.S. deal?
So the first thing I'd say, I'm not going to go down through your winners and losers because, you know, there's a line there that you're drawing. What I looked at was the number of people that are involved in it. So he went to all the parties in the Middle East. To get a deal done, everybody's got to be happy. So number one, he got all of them together. Number two, on the eve of it, and this is aligned, NATO, who leads NATO? UK and Germany, right? We do, but UK and Germany are significant. On the 23rd, Pat, Gibraltar, the UK Navy was staging all of their mine clearing equipment, and their ship, the Lyme Bay, Lymebay, is there at Gibraltar.
Starting to see some lights.
Autonomous subs that go down underwater without humans in them, and they use sonar to detonate mines, and they also use metal tracking and other things to detect the mines. So here it is on the 23rd, Pat. Right before this happened on the 23rd, we're hearing that the British are ready to come in and help. What I think that means is that there is a huge backdoor negotiation. Now, the mainstream media would love this to play out in public so they can pick on it. But take a look at what's happening in the background, Pat. Is you've got people ready to...
Pause that really quick. I'm looking here. I see I think some fuel signs. That'll probably be the only place open around here. Gunnison. Grok, what is the average home cost here?
Average home value in Gunnison is around $615,000 per recent Zillow data, though median listing prices are higher near $750,000 to $800,000. Countywide medians hover about $700,000.
What about rent? If I want to rent a 2-bedroom apartment?
Average rent for a 2-bedroom apartment in Gunnison runs about $1,850 a month.
Wow. What's the racial... Excuse me. What's the racial makeup here?
Gunnison is mostly white at around 82 to 87%, with about 10% Hispanic or Latino, 9 to 10%
since they're white, are they the dumb libtards?
Gunnison County leans strongly liberal or Democratic, with about 64% vote.
So they are libtards. Thank you, Grok. Okay, we're slowing down here. We got a Mickey D. Yeah, they'll have something for us here. Get a fresh fountain drink, and while I'm stopped, I'll FaceTime Caden so we can say prayers and go night-night for him. And then I get to see him tomorrow. I've missed the heck out of that kid, man. He's growing so fast. I was FaceTiming him earlier today, and he's telling me about everything he's doing. Walking to the park each day. Look at that beautiful American flag hanging down from right there. I don't think... There's a cop right there. I'm doing 35. I don't know what the speed limit is. I wonder if the car noticed that cop in the middle and that's why it slowed down. Is this one open? Don't look like there's a whole lot of choices for gas station. Please be open. We'll pretend like we're getting gas and we'll clean the windshields too. Be right back, guys.